guys, welcome to the video. I hope you all are well. Today's build video, guys, is for the Witch Starter class for patch 272. And this is classic CarnEvil GR solo push build, guys. So good, man, for season 25. So this is basically the update to the build using the new dregs and the new soul shard in the helmet, guys. It's a full-on pet build. It's probably the most iconic and classic Witch Starter build you can get, man. So it's a full-on pet build, and when you shoot poisons, I'll send to your pets, man. Awesome, man. It's such a great build. I love it. Well, hey, guys. So, let's go, man. Let's go. We'll show this in action first. I'll tell you what, I might use Snake to the face, actually, for a bit of stun. These days, guys, we can actually use any room we want now. You don't have to use Spine Dark because of the changed Death Diggers, which is great. Thanks, Blizz. Yeah, well, I might stick to Classic Splinters today. Why not? You can choose what you like. Right, let's show this in action first thing. Let's talk about rotations. Okay, so the first thing to do is now unlock our Horrify. Okay, this gives us an armor buff to survive. Basically, it is a squishy build unless you use Lakuba's Armor Bracer, but the meta of this build, guys, uses Orchilds instead. Okay, and you see it does absolutely bonkers damage, man. This is only 110. It's just like a showcase video, man. But you see, I can't do no damage now, so we've got to drop Nado, this skill here. So as you do a mana spender, then you get that damage window. Okay. When you're pushing, you want to use Nado because you want to group everything up into one spot. Okay. I do think that Blizz should make this just a passive ability now, because it's very clunky, man. But aside that, guys, it's still an extremely good build. It's roughly the second strongest build for Witch Starter right now on the current season. Let's cast Nado now. Get these guys grouped together. Bang, bang, bang. Lovely. Got Shield Guy now, so recast all our pets and cooldowns because we want to prop Sliver of Terror. Every skill that's on cooldown gives you a 12% damage buff, 12.5% damage buff, and damage reduction as well. So you want to be casting your skills. Obviously, you want to time them, but, you know, as often as possible to proc that extra damage and damage reduction. It's important. Yeah, guys, as you're casting darts, you're always healing yourself as well, because we've got using a legendary gem called Simplicity Strength, okay? And it buffs your primary damage. And, oh, there we go. Oh, look at that damage, man. It's good, isn't it? I've definitely even got no orgs in this suit, have I? No, we're not orgs at all. Just a base suit. It's pretty good. Oh, it's a shrine there. Power Pilot, oh my god. So let's recast our pets now so we can get line of sight to the target, and he's dead. But yeah, I'm actually using the Orchilds version now. Orchilds, guys, gives so much damage, man. Because there's no Zuni shoulder, we can just pop in an Orchid's shoulder and bracer, and off you go. Off you go, man. It's crazy. At the moment, I'm using Severance for my Spirit Walk, because I just, you know, because it's 110, it's into semi-speed. For push, you would use Jaunt. In the description of this video, as usual, guys, there's a link to good old Diablo fans, man. All the rolls of gear, all that good stuff. Right, let's have a look. Any packs up here? No? So let's recast Nado again. Just kill these guys. So anything that dies, guys, within 20 yards, procs your GI passive, okay? And that will reset your cooldowns so you can get Nado up. Because if Nado's not up, like, you can't do no damage. Like, as soon as Nado's on the target, because it procs 6 piece, then bang, you get that big rotation. But as you're pushing forward, you want to be casting darts all the time anyway, because that's going to keep healing you. If you stop casting darts, you're just going to go squish. And also, as you cast the darts, you're proccing Fetish Sycophant's passive. And that will give you an extra 15 fetishes on top. Every fetish gives you damage reduction as well. We'll go over the set bonuses in a bit. You can see now I can't hurt this guy now, because he's got no mana spender on him. But now we cast it, and bang. It's crazy, man. Let's get going. Yeah, it's fun, man. Good old CarnEvil, guys. Also, guys, once I've got the gear for it, I'll record the Legacy of Nightmares and Legacy of Dreams versions as well, which are really fun. I actually prefer playing those versions because you don't have to worry about casting Nado to actually getting your damage to go, you know? There we go. Boom, boom. But yes, it hits really hard, guys. Like, the attack speed you can have on this setup is insane, man, now. Absolutely bonkers. It's really easy, man. So yeah, when you want DPS, just hit Nado and watch everything die. Like I said, it is squishy, man. When you get into the deeper GRs, guys, it can be pretty rough, man. Pretty rough. And you guys got a pack here. Got them sucked in with the Nado. Also, guys, we're using Echoing Fury in the cube as well. Now, what this does, it gives us a movement speed buff, and more importantly, it gives us an attack speed buff, because obviously the faster you can cast your darts, the more damage you're going to do in this build. So Echoing Fury gives an absolute whopping 75% attack speed buff. This is just insane for a build like this. That's why we can cast these darts super quick. Remember to recast your Fetish Army Legion of Daggers to block off targets from you, man. So we're in a bad spot here right now. So now I can cast Legion of Daggers, block those guys hitting me in melee, and just blaze them into the ground. On to RG. Then we go over the skills and all that. We are using the Enchantress in this build, guys. And we've got access to every skill on her. Because, for those that don't know, if you're using Enforcer on a build, then it actually affects your follower. So basically she gains that damage reduction, which is really cool. So that way you can use the token that has all skills. So that way you get access to her cooldown abilities, you know, and all the elemental damage and all that good stuff, man. So works a lot better. Positioning, guys, in this build also is key as well. So say you get loads and loads of packs, you kind of want to hopefully want to line them up in a nice line, or get them nadoed all together nice and close, and then blast them, man, with those darts and watch them get absolutely smashed. Obviously, with this Rift Guardian, you want a Rift Guardian that has ads as well. So Hamlin, Sactress, this guy's quite good as well. Is that a Primal? Ooh, Primal, guys. Primal during the video. Awesome. Is that a ring? Oh my god, guys, imagine if this ring is good. But yeah. That's cool. What ring is it? Oh my god, it's a ring of emptiness. Let's identify this on the video right now. Oh, please be good. Oh, it's not too bad, guys. Not too bad. It's very. I've actually already got one. It's rolled pretty much exactly the same, but this one's got control parent effects. Nice! Primal H! Awesome, look at that. It's actually quite a good ring. Brilliant, man. Wow, okay. Obviously, I'm having another good day today, guys. Good day. But yeah, with Rift Guardians, guys, so you want a Rift Guardian with ads. Loads and loads of ads. So that way, as you kill them, it procs your Echoing Fury on the cube and lets you just go like that with the darts. It's an extremely fun build. If you haven't played this, guys, definitely play it. It's good. Right now, it's about rank 2 build now. For a Witch Starter. Arak here, Spider's still top. At the moment, but it's extremely potent. Right, guys, so, man, I can't believe it's got that. It's so cool. It's so cool. Let's put that with the other ones. I've got another one in here somewhere. There we go, we'll pop that in there for now. Yeah, that's good. There's a decent ring. Shame we didn't roll a trifecta, though. Right, there we go. So let's go with the follower first. So, like I said, if you're using Enforcer in your build, it will affect your follower. So they will take massive damage reduction. That way, you can use Hand of the Prophet, which basically has access to all skills. So you get access to Charm, Temporal Pulse, Amplification, which is massive, and of course Prophetic Army, which is huge. So I've got elemental damage bonus here, and then CDR, cooldown reduction, which is very, very important for getting Nado off, because we can't cast Nado off, and we're not going to do no damage with my proc the 6 piece. And also we get Powered Shield, Erosion, Focus Mind, and a 6-second of self-res as well, man. So it's great. For gear, so yeah, use also your Hand of the Prophet to gain all access to skills. For weapon, guys, go for a Thunder Fury, and then equip with a Wildwood Ring, because as the Thunder Fury goes off, it procs the stun from Wildwood Ring, okay? So try to get one here with as much stun percentage as possible. I love this because it interrupts Rift Guardians all the time. In your weapon, you're going to need a socket and put in a Amethyst so you get life on hit, because she won't be indestructible with the Enforcer. She can die, so make sure she's got life on hit and loads of Vitality. Even if you have to Org Vitality onto the gear. But the way I've got my sub now, she very rarely dies. I only think I've seen her die once, okay? So yeah, guys, so Thunder Fury. And then Wildwood Ring for the stun combo. Boots use Ice Climbers, so that way she can't be CC'd, which is good. Then I've got my Kane's boots, legs and hands on here. And when I'm doing T16, I'll just swap in the boots, etc, etc. So I'll just get the extra keys, you know, it's just nice and easy. Shoulders, guys, homing pads for the damage reduction from when you're porting out. Helmet, definitely go Blind Faith, because that way she can do a CC, a blind on hit, which is good. Chestplate, it should be Tarasha's chestplate for the attack speed. I don't have one yet, so I'm just using this for now as a stat stick. But eventually when I get Tarasha's chestplate from a wizard, I can pop that in for even more attack speed, because you want lots of attack speed on this character, because that way she can prop the stun really fast, man. On Thunder Fury to proc that stun on the Rift Guard. Stop you killing you. Flavor of Time, guys. Double duration. A pylon effects. What you want to do here, you want to pop in a Mutilation Guard. This will stop her from dying in melee massively. Okay, it makes her much more tanky. For belt, use Witching Act just because the attack speed buff. And make sure you guys got topaz in all of her gear. You're trying to reach 25,000 int. Once you reach 25,000 int, then her skills here will be maxed out. You get the 10%. Okay, it's very, very important. Nemesis Brace, guys, extra pylons, extra elites from pylons. And then, of course, Oculus Rings. When you see the yellow pour power on the floor, jump in there for a huge 85% increased damage. Then last gen, guys, is Estoric Alteration Gem, which makes her have massive tank, okay? Like I said, make sure you've rolled life on hit on her gear as well, especially the Amethyst in the weapon. It's very, very key. To be honest, she don't really need that Vitality roll on her brace, so should put life on hit there as well. But in the current setup, this works absolutely fine, and she very rarely dies. Brilliant. Alright, guys, let's go over the gear then. On the wish starter, guys, of course, we're using the Dagger of Darts, okay? Your poison darts and your fetish poison darts now pierce and deal up to an additional 500% damage, okay? And mine's not too bad, it's okay. And then, guys, you want to use the Dregs of Lies, new Soul Shard gem. This is only on seasonal play. Now, you must have the pet stacking buff, okay? Each time your pet hits an enemy, your damage is increased by 0.5 for 5 seconds, and when the stacks up to 100 times. And when you reach 100 stacks, the stacks quickly reset back down to 0, okay? So you must have this on this build to make this work correctly, and hopefully get an attack speed roll as well. Okay, if you get attack speed with this, like I've got right here, right now, this is the GG, this is what you're looking for. But you can also use the poison one as well. All the poison darts from the pets are classed as poison, okay? So you can use a poison one with pet stack, but you do want the attack speed one. The attack speed one is the best overall. Lovely. Okay, guys, so rest of the gear then, Zuni boots, Zuni chestplate, Zuni gloves, and zunimassa pox ring, okay? And then we've got the offhand as well, and that with Rorg in the cube, that gives a 6-piece bonus, okay? Lovely. For legs, guys, we're using depth diggers. This increases all primary damage from your pets, okay? So they do even more damage. Always use rubies in your chest and your legs, guys, because this build is squishy when you use the Lacumbas without Lacumbas set, okay? Because we're using all guilds, you don't get that crazy tank. Like I said earlier, you can use Lacumbas if you want to, but you won't go as far. You know, you could just pop this into here, and bang, you get loads and loads of tank, but you'll miss out on all the amazing bonuses from all guilds. So just embrace the pain and go for it, okay? Just embrace it. Otherwise, you won't go as far. Good old wishing now, guys, for the attack speed. This build's all about attack speed. Gem setup, we are using the Cause Enforcer. It's a full pet build, so this makes our pets don't die. Also a follower as well, almost. And yeah, increases your pet DPS massively, which is great. Simplicity Strength, guys, increases your primary damage, so your poison dart of your pets and yourself, and also heals you as well. So the higher HP pull, the more you heal per second, which is great. Then last but not least, guys, because it's a GR pushing build, you need Stricken Gem to actually kill the Rift Guardian, okay? Without it, you will die. We're using Compass Rose, guys, at Traveler's Pledge for Endless Walks. So as you're standing still, you gain an extra 100% damage buff, and when you're moving, you get that 50% damage reduction, which helps you get from pack to pack, okay? It's very, very important. Then, guys, of course, CarnEvil. The 10 fetches closest to you will shoot a powerful poison dart every time you do, man. Boom, boom, boom. And then, guys, last but not least, of course, is the Sliver of Terror. You need this to roll with Intelligence and your attack speed and crit buff, okay? This one isn't too hard to get. The one I found the most hard one was get the Dragon's Large with attack speed and the pet stack. But this one I didn't find too hard. Do this one first, actually. It won't be too hard. But yeah, intelligence and attack speed and crit buff. And yeah, every time you got a skill on cooldown, it'll prop this and give you damage reduction and extra damage bonus. So always cycle, like, you know, say you got a load of mobs, say you got your Soul Harvest stacks up. If you see it off cooldown, just hit it, you know. And even same with Fetish Army. Hit this, you know, you're going to be proccing more damage and damage reduction from this gem. It's very, very important to cycle your skills. Key moments, obviously. Lovely, guys. So, all guilds, what does all guilds do? So, 2-set bonus, reduces damage taken by 15%, increases all damage dealt by 30%, huge. Then 3-part bonus, reduces damage from elites by 30%, and increases elite damage by 30%. So, this thing wrecks. You just craft it at the table, guys. Just a plan you get from doing bounties. And, yeah, absolutely wrecks, man. It does so much damage. Just quickly look at the leaderboard. Zunimassa's Haunt, man. There's a 141 here. Arik here, lots of 150s now, obviously because it's a meta at the moment. Mendugu's, there's a 140, no 6-piece set, 139, it's not too bad. And Jade, 132, and Houndtooth is 135. So yeah, currently it's still rank 2. It is still rank 2 build for Witch Slaughter so far, man. I absolutely love this build, it's so classic. Brilliant. Okay, guys, so what's in the queue? In the queue, of course, like we said earlier, is Echoing Fury. As we slay enemies, we get movement speed buff, but more importantly, 75% increased attack speed buff. And it makes this build just blaze through the monsters, man. It's crazy. Of course, guys, Mask of Jerem as well, because we need the extra pet damage, okay? And then last and not least, of course, is Roaring of Royal Grandeur to achieve 6p bonus here on Zuni, and then of course 3p bonus here on not all kills. Base skills. Okay guys, so now you can use any dart you want now. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter what you want. So if you want to use splinters with a triple shot, you can use that now. You can use the numbing dart, slow monsters down at range. You can use spine dart if you want more power. You know, it doesn't matter which one it is now, because of Death Digger's change. I've asked Blizzard to change it and they put it in, which is great. It no longer requires a resource generating attack now. You can just use anything you want. Okay, so whatever you face, like say you want some more CC, you can use Snake to the face for a Rift Guide and make it stun. You know, that'd be nice, you know? So it's up to you, man. It's up to you at the end of the day. Choose what you like. Want more damage, splinters, bit of CC, bit of power, bit of slow. It's up to you. Brilliant. Okay, Primus Guys Pronated. You cast this to activate your 6-piece set damage, okay? Without it, you know, it just won't work. You can use other skills like, for instance, you can use things like Locus on Pestilence, and that will hit the whole screen, which is nice, but when you're pushing, you want to put everything into one spot. And that's where Nader comes in better, because it just groups everything up into that one spot. It will just obliterate it. Nice. Time it. Time it. It's very, very important. Brilliant. Lovely. Okay then guys, so Fetish Army Legion Daggers. The only reason why we use this one, because it actually summons 8 daggers, okay? 8 little pets. It says here physical, but don't worry about that. They're actually cast in poison, okay? We just use this, guys, to actually get as many pets out as possible. It's always going to be poison, the darts they cast. Soul Harvest Nameless, guys, armor buff and intelligence buff as usual. Always keep this up. Spirit Quartz Severance. I quite like Severance because I like mobility, but if you're pushing, you should be using Jaunt, okay? Because that gives you 3 seconds of damage immunity, okay? But for speeds, if you're using this for speeds, just use Severance. It's a little bit quicker. Lovely. Horrify, guys, frightening aspect and massive armor buff. You need this on the bar, okay? Because otherwise you get absolutely wrecked. If you want to really play on the fly, though, and just max out your DPS, what you can do is change this out for Big Bad Voodoo Slam Dance Baby and change it over to this one and have even more attack speed and damage if you want to, if you really want to go glass. But to be honest, when you're pushing like 140s and stuff, you really need the extra armor, otherwise you're just going to die very, very quickly. Passive, guys, fetch cyclements. So as you're casting your darts very, very quickly, you'll generate extra fetches that last 60 seconds. You get extra 15. Lovely. Pierce the Veil, guys, for damage buff, of course. Across the whole map. Don't worry about the mana cost, because you know you ain't really using no mana apart from Nader, and you get a lot of that back as you're killing targets anyway, because of the GI passive, which gives you mana actualized per kill. It also gives you CDR as well, so refresh all your skills very quickly. Then last and not least, guys, there's 2 options here. Okay, so I prefer Swampland Attunement, because you need to be up close and personal most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time. So this will basically help you keep alive a lot longer. If you want to, you can also use Spirit. But if you're playing hardcore, I'll go Spirit Vessel instead. But if you're on softcore, guys, just go Swampland Attunement instead, because it just gives you, because when you're around density and all that, it just gives you a huge toughness boost and it just keeps you alive. And remember, if you set up your follow correctly, you will have Fate's Lapse, and to give you a second self-res anyway. Okay, so it just keeps you alive. Lovely. And there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe for more. In the description of this video, there's a build guide link to Diablo fans for all the roles of gear and skill setup. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy Zunimassa CarnEvil. See you in the next video. Have fun in Sanctuary. Lovely. Love this build.